Jesus is the best. It's your boy MoFresh. Now, before I get into this video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. This is a basketball player who was arrested in Indonesia for smuggling some stuff. I got some thoughts about this, but I want to catch you guys up to speed. I want you guys to just watch this whole video. But I mean, let this be an example again for all you guys with great talents out there, great aspirations. You gotta know where you are, and every place is not America. You gotta know that. Let's watch this. Make sure you guys like and comment.
This is Jared Shaw from Dallas calling for help as he is being arrested in Indonesia. His face blurred by the police taking the video. The 6'10" Carter High School and then Utah State player went undrafted in 2014, but found success overseas, most recently in the Indonesian Basketball League, until his arrest in Tangerang, Indonesia, just outside Jakarta. Police there paraded him in front of the local media, made him climb onto a press conference stage and stand with his back to the audience while they detailed the charges against him. Police say,
I want to say this right quick. I don't want to get in the habit of stopping this video so much, but once you want a good indication that you are not in America anymore, back to the turnaround, bro. And we're gonna share this now. I'll get into it. I don't want to stop it, but too much. But man, you are not in America.
The audience while they detailed the charges against him. Police say they intercepted a package sent to him by a woman in Thailand. Delta 9 THC candies and gummies worth about $400 that they allege he planned to sell and share with other players. Strictly illegal in Indonesia. Possession alone could mean a minimum sentence of 1 year or as much as life in prison. Shaw's family still lives near Carter High School. We reached them today at their home. They did not want to go on camera, but his younger brother told us they are still trying to get more information on his arrest and have been allowed to speak with him by phone. His predicament, however, is similar to that of Texas native Brittney Griner, the WNBA star arrested in Russia in 2022 for carrying medically prescribed hash oil in her luggage, held for 9 months in a Russian prison until she was exchanged for a Russian arms dealer. Help! Jared Shaw's fate is less certain in Indonesia, where even the death penalty can be imposed for large-scale drug trafficking, including marijuana. In Dallas.
Okay, so let's get him right here. Back turned. Okay, guys, so this is not a funny matter at all. I don't think this is a joke at all. And I'm not doing this to make a joke. I'm not doing this. I'm pulling up a scripture right here. But I'm going to share this with you guys. It says, "Do not give your strength to women, your ways to those who destroy kings." When you make that much money, a woman from Thailand is the one that's got him to get these things to send him up, and then that's how he got caught. I'm not saying women are bad. I'm not saying all women are bad. That's not where I'm going at all. But what I'm sharing is that, the proverb is true. These things, not women, women aren't things, but I'm saying that these are situations when you do not have your foundation secured, you will lose everything. Let me tell you this much. Brittney Griner, same thing. You guys are in another country. It is your job. I don't know if it's the team's job to do this, but I would just say for your own safety, if you're visiting another country, it is your job to understand this does not work like America. I'm going to tell you an example. I went to Mexico. I was there for 2.5 weeks. It was awesome. It was incredible. I was in Mexico City. I was in Cuernavaca at first, and then I went to Mexico City. And as I was walking home at night, fatal flaw number one, I was walking home, it was 11 o'clock at night. I was walking home, coming from a conference, going back to my hotel, past the Hilton, and I'm walking, everything's good, and the next thing you know, I get stopped by police in their cars. They pull up fast, and they're like, "Hey, telling me to stop." All in Spanish. I know a little bit of Spanish. Told me to stop, And they were like, it's dangerous out here. It's dangerous. And they had their gun cocked. He cocked his gun in front of me. Cocked it. Big AR. I'm there by myself. It's 11 o'clock. I had my girlfriend, who's now my wife at the time. But I had my girlfriend on the phone with me. I'm talking to her while she was back in the States, in the U.S. And so she heard everything. She was scared. And she was also helping translate with me some of the things that I didn't know. But they were speaking super fast, like all at the same time, kind of intimidating, with their gun cocked, looking at me. Ask for everything. Ask for everything. Ask for my bag. Look through your bag. Let me open up thing. I could have been a drug trafficker, but what they were looking for was money, because they saw my 2 pesos. That's the first thing they asked for, money, dinero. They're like, money. Here's what I got. Then they just put it back. Whatever. They're like, just be careful. It's dangerous. I had never felt more not like unsafe than when they stopped me. They could have put me in jail. My life that would have been over for me. It could have been extortion. I could have been sold to it would have been raps. That's me not knowing where I was. Why am I walking at night? Oh, but it's only down the street. Why am I walking at night in another country whose laws I don't fully know or understand? Why am I doing that? Could have been out of here. You would have never got this video. Why are you trying to move drugs interstately, inter-country? These are global crimes. In a place that possibly, as you see the name up there, like, oh my gosh, bro, like, you gotta be smarter. Especially if you're doing something with basketball in the sports world. I've worked with a lot of people because I played sports. High school, I worked with a lot of people in college until I just gave up on my dreams my freshman year. Said, I don't want to play basketball. Cal State Long Beach, freshman year, I said, I don't want to do it anymore. I messed up my left knee. I said, I'm over it. There's so many people that I know, I can list them off to you, that are crazy talented but screwed it up. Most of them over women, but a lot of them just do the dumb stuff like this. Dumb stuff. Now, I'm not here to say, maybe he was, I don't know. Maybe he was planted on, but in the beginning, he's screaming for help when the officials are stopping you. And it doesn't. I just want this to be I want this to be an example, not using him as like a little tool, because so sad. I feel for his family. I will pray for him and his family, just for the best possible situation that can happen through this, because we all make mistakes. However, man, like, this life is nothing to play with. And when you're in a position like that as a professional athlete and you have the ability, you've been given the gifts to play at a high level overseas, doesn't matter. I have a lot of good friends. Shout out to my dog Justin Bibbins out there. I think he's in Poland or maybe he's in Italy right now. Shout out to my dog Justin Bibbins. Went to school with him. Great guy, still overseas. It's a big deal. That is not to be understated whatsoever. Huge deal. So when you get that ability, you got to cherish it. When you see stuff like this, now you're standing with your back turned, like on timeout, talking about humiliating. We got to do better, man. And for everybody out there who's who's watching this, like, I'll read the scripture again. There's other scriptures. It is what it is. I'm a man of faith. This is my channel. It is faith-based. And do not give your strength. This was from a mother, King Lumio, that his mom was trying to like incite him with these things. But one thing that she talked about was, do not give your strength to women, your ways to those who destroy kings. Meaning, like, don't have, like, you just, with anybody. And with it's so deep, man. That's a whole different lesson in of itself, man. I'm not trying to cast any more pearls to those who might trample over this, but long story short is, if you have a position and you've been afforded that opportunity, take care of it, cherish it, safeguard it. Don't just squander it. I'm praying for the best for this man. I had a family member who went to Utah State, But yeah, man, and to play basketball as well, back then. But yeah, get in the comment box. Let me know what you guys think. And yeah, we gotta respect the other countries. And if you guys want to travel, the first thing you need to do, my stepdad was in the Air Force for 37 years. And one thing he told me straight up is when you go to another country, you gotta learn their laws. You gotta learn where you're going, because they do not operate the same. They do not operate the same. So no matter where he flew, the first thing that he did, that he instructed his guys to do as well, is you got to read up on the laws of that land. When he was in Kuwait, he told me about it. You got to read up on the laws in that land, because it is different, and people get caught up and in trouble all the time thinking that they're going to go to some trial. No. Some places, there ain't no trial. You're going to be out of there until they figure out something. Like, there ain't no trial. There ain't no habeas corpus, a right to a speedy trial. No, none of that, dude. The right to appear in court. You don't got no right to appear in court. You're a thief or a burglar or a lawbreaker. There ain't no rights for you, buddy. You forfeited that opportunity when you didn't want to abide by our rules. And if you didn't want to look in our rules, then you don't care about our country. Sucks for you, buddy. But that is what it is. That's how they think in some of these countries. It's not America. We got to get out of this prideful American ideology that everywhere is how we have it. No, it's not like that. We got to go to other countries, got to respect them. Be very respectable. Even, but it was just oil in Brittney Griner's situation. No. We gotta. That's a prideful, entitled mentality. You gotta go to another country. You gotta respect them. Whatever they say goes when you're there, when you're on their land. Because if something happens, you want to be protected by their amenities. You gotta respect it. So if I travel anywhere, moving forward now, I'm not gonna walk at night at 11 o'clock in some other country when I don't know what's going on. I'm not gonna do that. When I go back to Mexico, because I do want to go back to Mexico because it's awesome there, I gotta respect them a little bit more than what I did. So it is what it is, man. So, and this reminds me of the situation that happened with the North Korea situation with the young man who stole, I think it was like a toilet paper or something. He was trying to steal a souvenir. He wanted to take a souvenir and take it back. They found him. He's doing forced labor for I think to life, 30 years doing forced labor. And I don't want to play that video because it was very sad, but you guys go look it up. He's crying, begging for mercy. They sentenced him to 30 years manual labor. Yeah, it's not nice in these other places. Not saying that they're worse or better. It's just different. It's just different. And Singapore, it's one of the cleanest cities, but they do public kind of like floggings, kind of like beatings. You get whipped in public for everybody. Strong deterrence. That's why it's so clean. You got to go in another country. You got to respect it. So get in the comment box. Let me know what you guys think. Got a little animated in this video, but I really want to help all of us, since we have the ability to travel now through planes, through advancing technology. As you're venturing out to these other lands, you got to be a lot more respectful, a lot on 10. You got to be on 10. What 10 means, you got to be on your P's and Q's. What does P's and Q's mean? You just got to be more vigilant. You got to be more aware of your surroundings. Let me know what you guys think. Jesus is always the best. It's your boy MoFresh. I'll catch you on the next one. See ya. Wouldn't want to